Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I have another cheap versus expensive pair. So this video is just to help you if you don't want to buy the expensive pair, it gives you another option because the cheaper pair I think looks pretty similar. So we're going to get straight into the video. So the expensive pair is here on my right, as you can probably tell by the box. This is the Nike Air Jordan 1 Low Year of the Rabbits, and there was only 5,000 pairs of these in the world, so they're pretty hard to get a hold of, and they're going for about £1,000 now. So if you don't want to pay that much, this pair is still sitting on Nike and just gives you an alternative option. So we'll open up both pairs. Let's start with the expensive one. As you can see, the box designs are very different, but this is more about the shoes than the actual box itself. And this is a special pair and it has a lot of meaning behind it. So they've just gone a little bit extra with the box, and I really do like the box. But let's open them up, take a look at the shoes. So open up the expensive one first. It does come with some extra paper on the inside, which has quite a cool design on it. Open these up. Here's a look at the Nike Year of the Rabbits. I really do like this pair. And then we'll open up the cheaper one, and these are the Nike Air Jordan 1 Low Craft. They're pretty similar in the colors, but a lot cheaper. So here are the two pairs. Obviously the expensive one here is going for about £1,000 on StockX, whereas the cheaper one, you can probably get it for under retail, and it's only sitting on Nike for £114, I believe. But in terms of colors, they're relatively close. It's kind of the same kind of color palette that they've used. They just used it in different places. So in terms of material, the expensive one is incredibly high quality. They've got suede all over the shoe, and look at all the different textures. Look at the back. Oh, this shoe is spectacular, and it does have that kind of like furry lace as well, which I haven't laced them up yet, but they're really nice. This is one of my favorite shoes and reminds me a lot of the Nike Travis Scotts. But if you can't afford them, this is a solid alternative. The material and the quality on these is superb as well. It's very well executed by Nike. And I'm actually surprised that these are sitting in stores because it's a really nice color scheme that they've used, and the materials are pretty nice. So if you look at them side by side, you can see the swooshes are different colors, but they do have browns and neutral tones all over the shoe. And with that bigger price difference, would you really care? It's up to you. You're either paying for the hype and the exclusivity of this shoe, or if you just like the colors and the materials, this one is a very good alternative. So in terms of the differences of the two shoes, you do have a darker brown on the more expensive Year of the Rabbits compared to this kind of purpley brown going around the shoe on the cheaper Crafts. Also, the tongue is different on both of them. On the Crafts, it's a much thicker foam tongue, so it's actually much softer on your foot, whereas the more expensive Year of the Rabbits is a thinner tongue with really no padding at all, but it obviously does have that exclusive number on the tongue, which everybody wants because that makes it a little bit special, means not everybody else has that shoe. If you spin them upside down, it's a darker tread on the Year of the Rabbits compared to the Craft. The Craft is a lighter one, but if you're wearing these in the UK, which I will be, that'll get ruined in days and you won't really be able to tell the difference between the two soles. So they do have suede on both pairs going around the toe box, and the actual toe box itself is different because on the Year of the Rabbits, it's a suede-like material and this creamy, luxurious material on the tongue, which is really nice. Whereas on the Craft, this is probably my least favorite part of the shoe, this toe box area. I just don't really like the canvas material that they've used. I do like the suede going around the toe, but that canvas material just doesn't do it for me. And what makes this shoe really spectacular is the furry laces in it. I think that looks spectacular when they're all laced up, and I really do like it. But if you're going for the cheaper alternative, you could actually just get some furry laces and put them in here, and I think it would look just as good. But let me know down below in the comments, would you pay £1,000 for these just because it's 5,000 in the world? Or if you like these, would you pay £100 for these? Let me know down below in the comments, and let me know if you like this series of expensive pairs versus cheaper alternatives. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an amazing day.